Hey y'all, it's your girl Latanya of Lacquer to Lashes. Hold on for a second, you guys. I'm trying to make sure that this is working. There we go. Okay. All right. We should be live on both Instagram and YouTube. You guys are going to have to just be patient as I'm maneuvering this new setup, technology, or what have you. If you are watching this live, hi. If you are watching this on the replay, which for PBE will exclusively be on YouTube, because I can't seem to figure out how to get this replay to go on Instagram. So, my name is Latanya, and this is Lacquer to Lashes Live. I am excited that PBE Polish and Beauty Expo is next week. It is in Tinley Park, not too far away from me because I am a Chicagoland girl. Hey, Liliana, thanks for joining. So we are going live, or we are live on both Instagram and on YouTube, but the replay will exclusively be on YouTube. So you can watch it wherever you prefer. I am going to do my best to look at comments on Instagram and on YouTube as we're swatching. For PBE, I may not be as good of doing that as I have done on our practice lives that we've done, just because there's a lot more that I've got going on here and a lot more to show you. So, excuse me. I had intended to go live a little earlier tonight with BCB, but then I realized, oh gosh, I still have to get the YouTube banner together and, designing that. And it was just like a whole thing. So it's always the first one seems to be the hardest. So hopefully, the hard stuff is behind me, and then tomorrow it'll be a little better. So, oh shoot, I just messed up my Manny. That's okay. All right, let's see who is on Instagram. Hey, Padula, thanks for joining. BCB decided to be on Instagram. Okay. Dr. Vertek, how are you? Jen and Berries is on Instagram as well. What could it be without some chaos? Listen, exactly. And hey, Sarah Lizard, thanks for joining. All right, y'all. So first up is BCB, and let me tell you, oh, you know what? Before I do that, I this year am doing a swatcher or a maker spotlight, and I asked BCB some questions, and let's see what she said. Hey, Liliana, I think you're the only one that's here on YouTube. Okay. All right. So BCB Lacquers is a crowd favorite here on Lacquer to Lashes. This is BCB's second show at PBE. And their theme this year is Night at the Arcade. Very nostalgic throwback to summer nights in neon lights, y'all. And let me tell you, when I show you what BCB is bringing new to PBE, doorbusters, and new collections that are releasing at PBE, yeah, that is definitely the theme, the vibe. Neon lights and summer nights. Okay. Let's see here. Rainbow Wax says, hi, I can't see my dad. Can you shout me out? Hi, I can't see my dad. Can you shout me out? I don't know what that means, Rainbow Wax. Okay. And BCB, I asked, what's one thing from your PBE lineup that you're especially excited for shoppers to see? And they said they are very excited for everyone to see all the new items that were created for PBE. Brittany says, I went a little crazy making just about everything a neon, even the Halloween collection, y'all. The fact that there's a Halloween collection in July, Brit. Almost all of the new items for PBE are arcade room, and everything glows under those lights. So that is the vibe. Oh, it's a bot. Okay, great. That's absolutely what I love to see on YouTube. But anyway, I'm still going to say hi, and then I'll just have to ignore it. Hi, the silly sissies. Thanks for joining. I don't know if you're new here. So my sister is here. Hey, Lord Cherry. Thanks for joining. Cheesy potatoes. Oh, let me go back over to Instagram here. Let me just see what I'm missing there. Hey, Polished Book Lover. Magdalena the Shishi is joining us over on Instagram. Dr. Vertek, I am good. Thank you for asking. I'm glad that you're doing fine. Salmon Design Co. joined over on Instagram for the live there as well. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about what I am going to show you from BCB here. And I have 2 doorbusters to show you. I have, along with what is new, I am going to remind you about her Night at the Arcade Part 1 collection, because Part 2 is coming to PBE, but she will also be bringing Part 1, so I'll be showing you that. There is a new release of the Night at the Arcade Part 2 will be at PBE. Also, a new release at PBE that I have to show you is Curse Character Pops, okay? I also have a new Halloween collection to show you, because that will be releasing at PBE as well with special pricing. Also, what we'll be releasing at PBE that I have to show you is the July Situationship Duo. Excited about that. The July Swatcher Showcase Polish. And let's see here. I'm also going to remind you, because she will also be bringing my birthday polish as well as her July PBE Rewind polish. That will be at PBE as well. So I'm going to remind you about some of that stuff too. Now, something else exciting that will be releasing, that you will be able to get your hands on at PBE is that you all know that we know one of the signs that Halloween is around the corner, which it shouldn't be happening in July, y'all. I'm just going to keep it real. It should not be happening in July, but I'm going to ignore that, is the BCB Halloween Advent. It sells out every year. It is a fan favorite. It is always spectacular and a lot of fun. And I can tell you that I will be doing a spoiler swatch, as I always do, live swatching of it here on Lacquer to Lashes after PBE though, right? Right now we are just focused on PBE. However, at PBE, she is bringing a very limited quantities of her soon to release Halloween Advent. So you will be able to get, and it's very limited, you will be able to pick up at PBE the Halloween Advent. And you will be able to pick it up at PBE for special PBE pricing. That is the real thing that you need to focus in on. Not only will you be able to get your hands on it early, okay, and be like, na 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 boo boo, I got the Advent, do you, okay? Not only will you be getting it early, but you'll be getting a deal. You'll be able to pick it up at PBE for only $100, y'all. Only $100, and because you're picking up there, you don't have to pay for shipping. Amazing, okay? So that I'm not swatching that. You were going to wait for me to swatch it until after, after PBE and size, but that is really exciting as well. Okay, let me see what comments I might have missed on Instagram here. Hey, Chris, how are you? BCB, I actually have everything labeled. Okay, you guys are talking there. We're live hopping. Folks are coming over to YouTube and Instagram. I love it. What is Celebs doing is on Instagram Live. Chris is on Instagram. BCB is over on Instagram. Let's see here. Pinky Purple Nail Girly is over on Instagram as well. All right, y'all. I think that's enough getting you caught up. I think it's just time to show you what needs to be showed. So let's do this. We're going to turn the camera around. And we're going to get to swatching. Okay. First up, we are going to start with our door busters. So sorry guys, that was Taria. I have it turned off. I don't know how she was able to FaceTime me, but hopefully that did not mess up my feed. Okay. So the first doorbuster that we have is, and these are, she created sibling polishes for both the 6-year anniversary collection, which is Night at the Arcade Part 1, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to remind you about that. And Night at the Arcade Collection 2, which is releasing at PBE. Okay, so these are siblings to that. So if you're like me and you're like, I don't want to miss out on having everything, like the full collection, then you're definitely going to want these. But even if these weren't part of like a sibling to a collection, you're going to want them. They're absolutely stunning and beautiful. Okay, Taria, sorry, I'm here now, sorry. Yeah, Taria. Hello, my love. Okay, 2 ducks given. I'm so happy. It's this time of the year again. Your swatches make me poor. Listen, and it's not me. Do not send any of your complaints to me. All complaints need to go over to BCB, or you can send them to whatislopesdoing@gmail.com. That is a real email address, okay? But I listen, I don't make the news, I just report it. Okay, so the first doorbuster that we have, and when I say a doorbuster, that means that you can only get it. It is an exclusive for PBE, okay? And now I will say, do not panic. Most makers, they do everything in their power to make sure they have enough doorbusters to ensure that all waves of participants that come in, whether it's VIP, I think there's 3 waves this year, right? VIP, early, and something, I don't know, but that there should be enough that it's not where like, okay, only 1 wave of folks is going to get it and they're done, right? Now they are limited quantities, okay? So don't think that you can come by at the end of PBE or even after it's been going, like the last wave comes in after they come in for 2 hours and fully guarantee that there will be doorbusters still left, because that would be foolish, okay? If you are working with a fairy, you definitely want to make sure that you put this on your fairy list as well to make sure that you can, you get your doorbusters, all right? Doorbusters are limited. They're available until they're gone. If you're lucky, if there's any overpours, they'll be on the site tentatively for BCB. It'll be tentatively early August, okay? But as PBE gets closer next week or even after PBE, all makers are really good about, going into the PBE Facebook group, thanking everybody for stopping by and reiterating when overpours will be available, okay? So first up we have Neon Sign. This is a bright neon purple Crelly leaning jelly with a strong blue shifting shimmer, okay? That's your first doorbuster. And then your second doorbuster is Tron. And this is a gorgeous, stunning, bright neon purple Crelly, again, leaning towards a jelly with blue purple flakes and green blue pink flakes, okay? Now, here's a fun fact, is that BCB for the neon purple, she actually created her own purple neon mix to help with the fading properties that neon purples usually have. Love that for us. Now, special PBE pricing. It is $8 for VIP. And if you have general admission, yours is $10, okay? So VIP will get it for $8. And then once the general admission wave comes through, it will be $10. I'm assuming that's the way you're going to do it, Brittany. It's going to be based on like time and not, do they have to show you their VIP? Like, I feel like that's probably the easiest way to do it. So VIP is from whatever hours to whatever hours. During those hours, you will be able to get these for $8. After those hours, and once general admission comes in, it will be $10. So if you are VIP, right, you do have some decisions to make. And, VIP, general admission, you do have to make decisions. Where are you going first? Are you worried about this selling out? Whatever it is, you do have to make some decisions. So keep that in mind. Pink purple girl nailies. Oh my friggin', these are stunning. And obviously by your handle, this is what. Hi mommy dears, I was calling about the brown sugar supper club because I am ready to buy tickets, but I see you are working. Yes, I'm a go, Taria. I was looking at, I think Friday's probably a better day. That way you still have the whole weekend, but whatever date you choose is best for you, that's the date I will go. I will send you the money for my ticket. Go ahead and get the ticket. Okay. What else do I want to tell you about this? That's the pricing. If there are any left, okay, if there's any overpour left, we just call them all overpour, but if there's any left, They will be added to the BCB website after PBE, again, tentatively the beginning of August, and the price will be $13.75. So either way, your best bet is, one, don't assume or don't risk these, you know, hoping that these are going to be left. There's going to be some left after PBE, and get it at PBE, regardless of what wave you're in, whether it's VIP hours or general admission hours. Okay. All right. That way it's fair to all. Wait, what is she? Both doorbusters are siblings, but wait. Yes, you're timing it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so once general admission starts, this pricing goes from 8 to 10, okay? All right, so here is one. You guys, look at the glow. You know that BCB is shimmer royalty. Like, stop it. Absolutely stunning. Let's go in with our, whoops, I almost put the flaky one there. My bad. Okay, Friday works for me too. I'll buy it now. Bye, everyone. Love you, mommy. Bye. That's my baby, y'all. Taria Murphy. That's my baby. She's absolutely stunning. Okay, here we go. One coat. Let's go in with the second coat. Oh. And I'm just going to tell y'all, this is beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is stunning. Oh, that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is the first doorbuster. It is Neon Signs. The next doorbuster is Tron. Here it is, one coat. We are going to go in with a second coat here. And as always, this year I will be doing also a live that I will be recapping what all of the doorbusters are. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to do doorbusters and exclusives together, or I'll do doorbusters. I'll probably do doorbusters and a separate one for exclusives, and then I'll do a separate one for collabs as well. That way I'm showing you everybody's collection on under the individual maker, and then you'll be able to go back through and redefine just by doorbusters, just by exclusives, and just by collabs. I feel like that gives you a good way to be able to start, you know, really focusing in. It also gives, you know, not one, not two, not three, but 4 different ways to see everything that's available, because there's a lot, you guys. And I will tell you that I've got a lot. I mean, every year I have a good majority of the makers. This year there were, I'll be honest with you, if it was too hard for me to find their email address, I did not reach out to them. There were makers that reached out to me, but if there were some that didn't reach out to me, if I just had to spend too much time finding an email, I did not reach out to them, you guys. So, but there is still time. If a maker is seeing this, if you want to email me at lacquertolashes@gmail.com, and we can see about you, you know, 2-daying it or what, you know, 2-day shipping or whatever it is, and we might still be able to work something out. All right, so these are your 2 doorbusters. Now I am going to go ahead and put on some top coat here and give you bottle shots. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Hold on. I got to get the little crusty from the, hold on. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Hold on. I don't have any tweezers here. Y'all, get your Hot Mess Express tickets out. Hold on. I'm going to try to get this. Use this with the scissors. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. Okay. Let's just see. You know what? We are going to use what we are using spit, y'all. Don't act like y'all don't do this. Don't act like y'all too bougie to do that. Where you wet your finger with your spit and then tap it a little bit to kind of smooth it out. That'll be fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little bit in that little section right there. Like that a little bit, okay? There we go. Okay, all right, there we go. All right. Taria will be there Sunday with you, right, LT? Yes. Taria will be at the Sassy Sauce table. Yes, she will. Okay. So now let's do, oh, before we do that, the other thing I wanted to do is I put 1 coat of neon signs, and let's put a coat of Tron over neon signs. And look at the shift in that, y'all. Isn't that amazing? No surprise there that that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Those two together. Look how the blue shimmer and this like just catch. That's a big old flake that's on there. Like it's a group of flakes. That is beautiful though. Look how stunning that is. Gorgeous. So those two look beautiful layered together as well. Both of the doorbusters. Do not miss out on them. All right, let's do some top coat here. We are using BCB top coat. It's just called top coat. I'm gonna float this on, so I'm gonna do a little bit more. Hopefully it doesn't bubble because I'm doing too much. Oh, look at the glow on that, y'all. Look at the glow on that. Robertson Frida says your nails are looking good. I know, you know what? Somebody, oh, what's on my nails right now? I ended up doing, I couldn't figure out what to do on my thumb, so it's just blank, and I didn't do this hand. I used, yesterday we went live, was it yesterday or whatever day? We went live with Lynn B Designs' newest collection. I forget what this is, but they're all neon magnetics. So I have, this is You Haven't Aged a Day. This is Most Likely To. These are available right now. And then on my pinky is We Need to Do This More Often. This is the class reunion collection, all the things that you say to class reunion. And then I did a dirty gradient, but I didn't blend it as much here in the middle, and I velvetized it. Somebody commented that they watched my live and they're like, you should be a swatcher. I'm like, I am a swatcher. I'm a live swatcher. But they also said, because your nails are beautiful. I was like, oh my God. Like, for somebody to say that, you guys know the struggles I've been having with my nails and with menopause and whatever else was going on and whatever allergy I was having and the nail separation. So we've come a long, long way. Okay. All right. So doorbusters, guys, this is BCB Lacquers Neon Signs. It's your first doorbuster. And then this is your second doorbuster, Tron. All right. These will be available during VIP hours. They will be $8. And then once general admission is able to get in, they will be $10. Okay. If there are any left and they go to the website, which will be sometime early August, they will be $13.75 on the website. Okay. All right. Let me look at the comments real quick here. They are stunning and I have mini purples. I wasn't planning on getting a fairy, but I might have to for the pinky purple nail girly. You weren't planning on getting a fairy, and yet you were watching my lives. Oh, my sweet child, my sweet, sweet child. Can you do the first one again? Too quick. Okay. All right. Here you go. We have neon signs. And I really should put, this is technically 3 coats on there. And then, but it's 2 coats on the bottom there. And then we have Tron. Neon signs. And Tron. Okay, those are your doorbusters. All right. So those are the only things that are only available at PBE. Everything else I'm going to show you is available at PBE. It's releasing, most of it's releasing at PBE, but it'll be available on the site. But the reason why you want to focus on getting it at PBE is because there will be special PBE pricing for it, and you'll get your hands on it early, and you want to pay shipping. So that's even more of a discount, you guys. Okay, now also available at PBE, this month is Rewind month for PPU, right? Polish pickup. And so there is a polish available on the polish pickup site. That sale already ended on Monday, but there's also a polish available on the maker site, and most makers make it available through the end of July. So what is available on the BCB site is Beyond the Sunset Leads My Way. So you will also be able to pick this up at PBE at her table. So here is a swatch of this. Okay. And let me give you, because one of the things that a lot of people do is, so they watch these lives, right? And then they take a screenshot of the bottle shot, right? And then they, then they go through their pictures, okay? So this is Beyond the Sunset Leads My Way. This is the PPE Rewind that is available on her website right now, and she's bringing it to PBE as well, okay? This is a PPU, sorry, Rewind. Okay, Robinson Frida, I'm trying to make Getting a Fairy my line in the sand. I won't cross. I hear you on Robertson Frida. I hear you on that. Okay, also available at PBE that she will bring with her PBE is my birthday polish. And this is, I know you lying. This is this year's birthday polish that she is bringing, Lacquer Lashes birthday polish that we celebrated in May. I turned 51 this year, y'all, and she is a stunning beauty. Quick tip on this one, put this one on your toes, baby. Put it on your toes. It is phenomenal on your toes. I got so many compliments when I had this on my toes. She is absolutely beautiful. Here she is on brown sugar as well. Look how beautiful she is. All right, so this is my birthday polish. I know you lying. And you got to say it like that when you get it. You got to say it like that. I know you lying. Okay, that will also be available for you to pick up at PBE. All right. Before I show you new releases that you can pick up to PBE, I need to remind you about a previous release, okay? So let's start with I think it was May, right? For her 6-year anniversary, she released Night at the Arcade Volume 1, okay? And I need to remind you because what's releasing at PBE is Volume 2, and they are definitely cousins on your daddy's side, okay? All right. So let me remind you what I know. Afterwards, I go and I put, so I know you can see the writing, but you get the point, okay? We've got Midnight Bowling, Skating Rink, Laser Tag, Mini Golf, little. Hold on, y'all. Okay, forget it. Air hockey. Shimmer, this is unbelievable. And cosmic baseball. All right. So that's a reminder of what Night at the Arcade Volume 1 looks like. And you will be able to pick this up at PBE. I'm not sure what the pricing on... Oh, yes. Not sure what the pricing will be on Night at the Arcade 1. I'm thinking to make it easy, she will be you'll get the same price that you will for Night at the Arcade 2, Part 2, but you'll be able to look at, I know she released her pricing list. You can see that in the PBE group. So check that there, okay? BCB Lacquers says, I love your birthday polish so much. I know you did such a good job on this one. You really, really did. I love it. Hey, Melanie Morgan, Mama Cherry. They are both watching on Instagram Live. BCB says, the Night at the Arcade Part 1 will be $12 individually or $70 for the set. So yes, they will be the same price as Night at the Arcade Part 2. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so that is a perfect segue then to go into Night at the Arcade Volume 2 is releasing at PBE. Pricing will be $12 individually or $70 for the entire collection. After PBE, it will be on the website, and they will be $13.75 individually or $77 for the entire. Take a look. First, we have Marvel versus Capcom. Look at this, y'all. This is a neon fuchsia crelly leaning jelly with blue purple flakes and green blue pink flakes. And I'm just looking. I don't see any more comments on YouTube. Most of my comments I'm seeing, or most of the comments are coming through on Instagram. So if I'm not responding to you in your Instagram comment, it's because I'm not seeing it. So, or your YouTube comment, sorry. Okay. continuing with Night at the Arcade Part 2, which will be releasing at PBE, and then it'll be available on the website. It'll be releasing at PBE with special PBE pricing, and then it'll also be available on the website with regular website pricing, okay? This is Bubble Bobble. This is a neon, and it looks like Instagram is accurate from what I see on my computer. So, okay, whoops. Dr. Virta says, I bought this collection. Oh, she bought volume 1 and love all the polishes. And it's an easy way to ease yourself into neons, and you can build it as much as you want. Absolutely. So she's saying this was an easy way to get yourself into neons. I didn't know we needed an easy way to get into neons. I just assumed that everybody loved neons like me, baby. Pinky Purple Nail Girly says she's getting some freezing on Instagram. Hopefully that clears up for you. And After Nath says, I'm in so much trouble, need to raise my budget for PBE. Listen, and this is just the first live, my love. It is just the first live. And this is just the first collection I've showed you from BCB. I have plenty more to show you. Plenty more. Okay. Also, for Night at the Arcade Part 2, we have Pac-Man. This is a neon chartreuse curly leaning jelly with blue purple flakes and green blue pink flakes. This is Gala blue pink flakes. Mario Bros. This one is so pretty, y'all. This is a neon light blue crelly leaning jelly with blue purple flakes and green blue pink flakes. And then last but not least of the Night at the Arcade Part 2 that is debuting at PBE, and it will with special PBE pricing, and will be available on the website beginning of August, is Donkey Kong. This is a light sandy tan crelly leaning jelly with blue purple flakes and green blue pink flakes. So let's do our swatching of our second coats. This is Marvel versus Capcom. And I know we said jelly versus crelly, but these are very, I mean, listen, y'all, they're very opaque. I mean, she's doing you dirty. She is doing you so dirty, y'all. And this is just the first one. Angie says, ooh, neon with flakies, be still my heart. Listen, it is, y'all, she is doing you dirty. She is doing you dirty. This is Marvel versus Capcom. Marvel versus Capcom. This one is Bubble Bobble. Absolutely beautiful. These are all 15 milliliters. So this is Bubble Bobble. Pac-Man. Look at Pac-Man on one coat. Oh, gorgeous. And you can definitely see that chartreusey vibe there. Polish and Beauty Expo is here. Hello, hello, hello. Polish and Beauty Expo is watching on Instagram. BCB on YouTube says, I cannot wait for everyone to see these in person. I had such a blast making everything. These are absolutely beautiful. Now, you all know that Polish and Beauty Expo is hosted and put on by the entire KB Shimmer crew. And have no fear, but I will have a lot of KB Shimmer goodies to show you. Exclusives, as well as their most recent release collection and their newest collection, y'all, that they are going to be debuting at. Is stunning. So this is Pac-Man. BCB says, I'm in YouTube and Insta. Insta keeps lagging for me. Yeah, there is a lag on Instagram. And when you say lagging, is it that it's stopping, it's like freezing, or you can see that it's lagging because you're on YouTube as well? Okay, so now this next one is Galaga. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Now this is a lighter color. I will let this dry a bit, maybe these last three, and I'll do a third coat on the tip just to show you, because it is a Crelly leaning jelly. Oh, Instagram is doing a lot of freezing, huh? Salope says she's freezing on Instagram. Now, I don't know if it's an Instagram thing or if it's because I'm doing the live. Do you know what I mean? You know, I'm going live on both and that's kind of making it freeze. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep going. And I'm okay, y'all. Like, you don't, I mean, again, watch wherever you prefer watching. You know, I figured since I was able to figure out a way, kind of a bootleg way to be able to do live streaming, why not try it out, or dual streaming, should I say? Why not try it out now with PBE and especially give the benefit of YouTube? And I know a lot of people love some of the cons of being able to watch on YouTube, so I figured why not? Okay, now we have, oh, I closed that up because I want to do a third coat. Angie says, I'm only on YouTube at the moment and it's lagging here too. Really? And that could be because I'm doing dual. I'm not sure. I can't tell you. There's not a great chance that I will give up ever doing live streaming on Instagram. So if this doesn't work, I mean, I'm going to push through PBE, but if this doesn't end up working, like sorry, I think I said cons earlier, I meant pros. If the cons outweigh the pros, then I will just go back to only being on Instagram. At this time, I'm not interested in only being on YouTube. Okay, so this is Mario Bros, excuse me. And that's more creamy, but I will, like I said, I'll do a third coat on these last three. And then we've got Donkey Kong. Ugh. Love. Love, 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 love. April has joined on Instagram Live. Dr. Vertex said it's freezing for her too. She thought it was her internet. No, it must be an Instagram thing, or maybe it's a dual streaming thing. Not sure. But I am over on YouTube as well. YouTube is struggling for me too. It's lagging there. So lagging meaning freezing, right? Or lagging meaning behind. Okay, let me do a third coat here. Yeah, I don't think that third coat did anything. Meaning that it's not needed. Sorry, I don't mean to say it like it didn't do anything. I think if you do a third coat on these, you're just being greedy. But I know you're like, oh, can you do a third coat? Because it looks like it's... No. Nope. Third coat not needed. Once this dries, you won't even be able to tell where the third coat started, which is an indication that you don't need a third coat. Okay, let me give you some bottle shots here. No, stay here too. I'm not going anywhere. So through PBE, I guess we'll get through. And if it's freezing and lagging, I don't know, we'll muddle through or what have you, and hopefully, you know, hopefully maybe the replay won't be doing that. We'll have to see. Well, after this one, we'll have to go back, and I'll have to go back and look at the replay and see how it works in the replay. Okay, so we've got finishing up the Night at the Arcade Part 2 collection that is releasing at PBE. This is Galaga. And then we have Mario Bros. And Donkey Kong. So I'm gonna put some top coat on here and I will flash through for you. And I think we all know that PBE lives, I mean, not that my regular collection lives aren't, but PBE lives are longer. You should expect them to be, there's no way I can see doing a PBE live for each maker under an hour because they are bringing a lot more, right? Like there's normally at least a collection or two or three that they're releasing. Then they have doorbusters and they have exclusives, they have collabs. So there's just a lot more to show you per maker, okay? All right, so this is the Night at the Arcade Part 2 collection. Here is Part 1. It's in a, oh, nope. And this is why I like to do it in the makers, like the way the maker sends it. Wait, can I? No, I have to do it this way. Okay. So up top is Part 1. All right. So here is Part 2 at the bottom there. part 2 at the bottom, 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 part 2 at the bottom. So you can see how they compare. I love that. I love that I kept it in the same order that she gave it to me. Didn't even have to do anything. She just hooked me up. Okay, this is releasing at PBE for $12, special PBE pricing on this, as well as if you pick up part 1 at PBE is $12 individually, $70 for the entire collection. On the website after PBE, the new and the old is going to be $13.75 individually and $77 for the entire collection. Okay, all right. Pink Purple Girly said, yes, it's hard to see the details. I'm sure it's IG. The detail, like it's not showing here. Like you can't see the label. Try to get them as close to each other as possible for that true sibling comparison. I love that. The picture quality is not as good as your per usual. Okay. Okay, these are all great comments. After this, I'll have to determine whether, you know, all I can tell you is that I will not be only on YouTube Live. Like the only options for me, and what works best for how I swatch is only Instagram, or I do dual streaming on Instagram and YouTube. But at this time, there is no option for me to only do YouTube Live. Okay. So that is Night at the Arcade Part 2. And also, if it's doing too much there, guys, what you can also do is say, you know what, I'll wait, because this is the first one. So I am curious to see if the replay gives the same things. And the replay will only be on YouTube. So I'm curious to see what the replay looks like. And then maybe we can make some decisions there too. So it's also okay to, you know, listen. I know we love to be together live, but you know, maybe watching the replay might be a better option, because I'm sure that's frustrating with it continue to freeze and all that as well. It's a bit blurry, and so the flakies are a bit faded. It's interesting. Are you finding it's a bit blurry on Instagram or on YouTube as well? It is literally crystal clear, like literally like glass is what it looks like to me on YouTube. I like that the replay will be on YouTube. I hate replay on Instagram. Yeah, I know. And then also that the way you can leverage YouTube and being able to do other things while you're doing it, right? Okay, next releasing at those little guys there. I never eat those because to me, they look like they're going to taste like dyes. Like they don't even look like they're going to taste good. And yeah, like what is this? Is this supposed to be Bugs Bunny? That's horrible. Look at Spider-Man. Oh, listen. And poor Iron Man ain't got no eyes. What's going on there? IG, but I'm going to go check out YouTube. I'd be curious, Dr. Vertec, to let me know what happens on YouTube. Okay, 80 is here on YouTube and says, hi, everyone. Hi. And Frida Robertson says, oh wait, okay, I already read that one. Hey, Liliana. Liliana is here on YouTube as well. BCB on Instagram says, I have special sticker magnets and temporary tattoos of those cursed ice creams. Oh, Lord. I'll have to pick some of that up at Pink. Wait, make sure that, yep. We have Pink Panther. Tweety Bird. I had to make sure because I was like, wait, Tweety Bird seems to would be a yellow, no? SpongeBob. TMT, meaning Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They taste like Red 40 and Blue Lake. I knew they would, baby. I knew they would. Mida Forge, hey babe. Mida Forge is here on watching us live on YouTube. Says YouTube goes from clear to almost pixelated and keeps skipping for me. Oh no. It may be the live stream, the dual streaming, you guys. So, hey Stephanie. Stephanie's Creations is live on watching live on Instagram. Okay, we also have Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, I didn't tell you. Pink Panther is a watermelon neon cream. Tweety Bird is a coral orange neon cream. SpongeBob is a yellow chartreuse neon cream. TMT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is a slime green neon cream. We have Sonic the Hedgehog, which is a cyan blue neon cream. And then last of the, what is this? The Cursed Character Pops collection that will be debuting at PBE for special PBE pricing of $12 individually or $70 for the entire collection. And then after PBE, it'll be $13.75 individually and $77 for the entire collection on the BCB website, is Melted Spider-Man, which is an electric purple neon cream. And just as she did for her doorbusters, y'all, she created her own special purple neon mix to help with the fading properties that neon purples usually have. Okay. All right, let's do second swatches or second coats of these. Here we go. This is Pink Panther. Pink Panther. Gorgeous. Dr. Vertek wants to know from BCB, are there cuticle oils to go with these collections? This is Pink Panther. Dr. Vertex also says those marshmallow pops did more damage. I don't know what marshmallow pops. Is that what you're calling these, marshmallow pops? This is Tweety Bird. Oh my goodness. I mean, just look how juicy the formula is, you guys. Pinky Purple Nail Girly says, yay, because I had a beautiful purple neon fade. Oh, heartbreaking. This is SpongeBob. Now, I will be live every day. Every day, y'all. Every day I will be live. So tomorrow I'll be live. I'll do a good amount of lives tomorrow. Saturday I will be live. I need to kind of figure out timing. So this is SpongeBob. Did I give you bottle shots? I don't know if I did. Hold on, let me go back. This is Tweety Bird. Whoops, let me make sure you can see the... And this is Pink Panther. Oh, they sold them at the circus. Okay, I got it, Dr. Vertek. Okay, now we have TMT for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So juicy. I don't know if that was that might have just been something on there because I don't see any pigment in here. So I think that was just something on my swatch there. Okay, so this is TMT. Hey, Kelsey Danza, thanks for joining. This is Sonic the Hedgehog. Brittany, does the Polished Gamers box still happen? I just found like just nobody was sending anything anymore, and I was like, oh, I just thought about that because I was thinking about the video games. I'm noticing trend of 80s or 90s themes at PBE this year. I'm so here for it. I know that's right, Angie. Me too. Lord Cherry says, I feel like you have to sing the TMT theme song. I don't know it because I wasn't a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I don't know the theme song. So this is Sonic the Hedgehog. Look at that purple. Look at that purple just on one coat. Poppets Nails has joined along with Kelsey Dana on Instagram Live. And if you're just joining, I am also live on YouTube, and I'm aware that looks like it's skipping, freezing, whatever you want to call it. Might getting some pixelating on both Instagram and YouTube. And it may be because I'm doing the dual streaming, so we got to figure that out. But first I want to see what the replay looks like. I mean, you may convince me for at least PBE to only do YouTube live. I don't know. I'd have to think about it, guys. I really would. So this is Melted Spider-Man. Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power. Oh, is that part of the song? Okay, let's put some top coat on these. Where is my BCB top coat? We just had, here it is. And then I'll give you a reminder. So this is the Cursed, what is this? The Cursed Character Pops collection. It will be debuting at PBE for a special. It will hit the website along if there's any overpours of the doorbusters that I showed you earlier for a price of $13.75 for the normal website price of $13.75 individually, or $77 for the entire collection, plus shipping and handling. So you definitely want to pick it up at PBE to get all of those savings. So good. And I'm certain that I could make a perfect set right here. And these are all that special mix purple neon that she created as well. This is a no-brainer as well, okay? All right, so this is your Cursed Character Pops collection here that will be debuting at PBE. All right, moving right along, because we're not done, y'all. We are not done. Because what is July if July doesn't scream 90-degree temperatures and Halloween, okay? Because y'all Halloween people is, y'all, every month y'all think about Halloween. The moment Halloween is over, you planning for the next Halloween, okay? In January, when we say Happy New Year, y'all are saying like, when is Halloween? And then I'm floating in the pool, okay? Got my little pina colada with my little, you know, what do you call it? Little umbrella in the drink, in my little Buc-ee's, one-piece bathing suit, in my little Buc-ee's floaty, and y'all over here talking about Halloween. And here we go, y'all. Okay? So, and there are 4 beautiful creams as well as a topper. They will be $12 individually. Special PBE pricing is $12 individually, or $54 for the entire collection. Okay? And then after PBE, they will be available on the website early August for $13.75 each, or $62 for the entire collection. BCB says it's called Summerween. No, it's not. And see, and y'all love the makeup stuff. Aurora Bloom Polish is with us on Instagram Live. Hello, my dear. We are super excited about showing your PBE beauties here somewhere in our PBE, our annual PBE Live Roundup. Super excited that you're here. Okay. So let's go through what we have for a Halloween collection. Insert eye roll. We have Bootylicious. This is a gorgeous pumpkin orange neon cream. Now, I will tell you that this is showing up darker on the camera. It is a bit lighter than what's showing. It's in that family, but like, can you look at the neck right there? That's actually the color. You see, like, look at the neck there. That's really actually the color of this. This is coming up a little bit darker. Then we have Hex Appeal. This is a great purple neon. And again, she created her own purple neon mix to help with the fading properties. So this is the perfect time, y'all, to get your fill of your purple neons. Dr. Vertex says, I'm loving all of these purples. This is probably my favorite of all of them, but I love the entire collection and I love the color scheme. This is Netflix and Chills. It's a Dijon yellow neon cream, but this is giving me, and again, you know how listen, I'm not about to tussle, like a murky green. Okay, it is giving me diarrhea meets slime because it's got. And then we have Bone Zone. It's a beautiful dark jade neon green cream. Now this one is the opposite in that this is definitely showing too light. This is definitely more, wait, here, there we go. You see, that is the true color there. I have to get further away. But but the color that I'm seeing actually on the camera, and I can now see that Instagram is frozen. Like, I think it's been frozen for a hot minute, no? because it's still showing the swatch wheel. But you guys are seeing it because it says somebody pinky purple nail girlies in the comment said looks like mustard. This looks, baby, when have you seen mustard look green like this, baby? If your mustard look green like this, baby, put it down, baby. What is it? Not even the New York Deli mustard. No. Okay, so this is Bone Zone, but again, this is showing, like, I feel like in the camera it's looking like it's got more of like a white base to it, and it doesn't, y'all. It is a jade, it's like a jade green that has like that almost like an undertone of the Crayola green to it. Like it brightens it up a little bit. But Lord Cherry says YouTube looks great at this exact moment. Magdalena Shishi says booger green. This could be booger green when your kid has booger green when your kid has a cold. That kind of booger green, and you know when it gets like kind of crusty in there, that kind of booger green is that fat juicy booger. Yeah, that yes. Okay, and then we have a topper. So April says it doesn't look frozen to you because on my screen it is frozen. I will show you what I see on my screen. That's what I see on my screen when I showed the swatch wheel a while back. I don't even know what that wheel. Oh, that's this wheel. Okay. Hey Liliana, we have this. It is a black flaky topper. Y'all already know I'm going to love it. So we're going to start with the topper. Oops. I was not prepared for all those flakes that were going to come out. So let me love it. Absolutely love it. And you guys know that apparently black flakies are a thing of the past. So makers are using what they have. And then once it's gone, I guess it's gone. Ooh, that is good. So that's one coat. I'll do a second coat on the tip there. And then you notice I did all of the Halloween ones so I could put the black flaky over it. Slope says, what is Slope saying? I have to keep going out and back in. Screen keeps freezing. Okay. All right, let's do our second coats here of the Halloween collection that is debuting at PBE with special PBE pricing. Love it. And this is definitely a Skittle Manny already set up for you. Ugh, stunning. Stunning. Again, I'm not trying to tussle with nobody. I'm sure that the pigment that was used to create this said something about some mustard. I'm not getting mustard, y'all. I'm not. I'm definitely getting green. Now, I can see mustard tendencies in it, but I'm definitely getting like a green. When you get this, it is a phenomenal. And I love that she did this teal for a Halloween. I don't know that is like that wouldn't have been a go-to. I love it. I love now here, this is coming up more green, and it is green, but it's a jade green. So jade green, I remember me and Jenny going through this. Jade can be a green, it can be a blue. This has green, and then it's got a little bit blue in it, okay? It is stunning. All four of these are stunning. Absolutely stunning. BCB says I'm a sucker for Pruglies. Yes, this is a Prugly. This is a sinus infection color. Yes, that's what it is. This is a sinus infection booger color. Yes, so you know what it is. You know when you hawk up that, you know what I mean, when that phlegm, and you hawk it up, right, and you spit it in the toilet, because you're not spitting that in your sink, right? You're not doing that, right? You spit it in your toilet, or you spit it into the will these be available for the Halloween release? Well, yes, these will be available on the website after PBE. So at the beginning of August, this will be available. And also at the beginning of August, she will be releasing, well, not the beginning of August, but sometime in August, she will also be, is the Advent releasing in August too? See, y'all just pushing things up, y'all. See, I think you Halloween people are partly part of why we have global warming. Yep. because y'all keep pushing up Halloween and that's messing up the environment. BCB says, Sassy Nail Bed says, I tentatively have the Expo polishes launching in the first week of August. Right, so these will be available on the website tentatively the first part of August, right? Probably by the 8th, but tentatively, and she will post in the group and everything else afterwards to give you, like, to confirm what have you. Now let's put our top coats on here, and then while those are drying a little bit, we're gonna put the black flaky over the swatches of these two on the bottom there. I'm really curious to see what this replay is like, y'all. Not that you needed to know. I mean, we all can use our imagination to know what black flakies look like, but absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then let's just we're going to do a second coat here on the tip of this. So you can see that you can definitely, build that up as much as you want. And you could even sponge it on too, if you really wanted to, like, really overload it. But I think I did that. This is Cookies and Scream. And since I'm here, I'll just do Bone Zone, Netflix and Chills. Oops, I don't want to get that wet. Or Hex Appeal, and Bootylicious. Love the names. Love the color story. Love everything about it. Love everything about it. All right. BCB says, just such a fun assortment of everything. It really is. BCB says, I know I keep saying it, but I'm so happy with everything. BCB, you really did a great job. BCB says, the way people get it for September, that way people get it for September can enjoy through the season. Y'all are a mess, an absolute mess. And y'all are the reason why there's global warming. 80 says, this content needs a warning. Listen, when we were talking about the sinus infection, and that's the color of this, listen. All right, y'all, we are coming to the end here. So now all I have left to show you is this month's Situationship Duo and the Swatcher, I think it's Swatcher Spotlight Highlight. So let's talk about this month's Situation Duo that will be debuting at, releasing at PBE. The July Situation Duo will be releasing at PBE for special PBE pricing, $12 individually or $20 for the duo. And then once it's listed on the website, which will be tentatively early August, it'll be $13.75 individually or $24 for the duo. This duo, it's a monthly duo that features couples and or shipped couples, right? So this is inspired by Gomez and Morticia from the Addams family. And we have, this is Only That Would Be Torture. Wait, is that what this is? Yes. Only That Would Be Torture, which is a mulberry crelly. Wait a minute, no. Oh, I think these are switched. Which one is supposed to, okay, so hold on, BCB. Let me close this up for a minute. Give me a second. I don't know if your paper is switched or the labels on here switched. This here says To Live Without You. But mulberry crelly. Look how stunning that is, all right? And then, oh, I didn't realize this was a topper. Okay, and then we have a red magnetic topper, okay? And I should have done this. Let me do this real quick, y'all. I'm gonna do like a kind of a heavy one coat. See if we can get that to dry kind of quick so I can do my magnetic over it. And got that pooling there, but that's okay. Okay. All right, let's do To Live Without You, which is our Mulberry Crelly. Here's one coat. And then our second coat. Ooh, that's good. Ugh, just the formula, y'all. Look, oh my goodness. How gorgeous. Look at that on brown sugar, baby. Baby. And this reminds me of the 90s because, baby, I used to put on, it was a Revlon or L'Oreal. I think it was Revlon. Rum Raisin. Okay? Every black girl did. And you put no other makeup on. You just put this on your lips. Okay? Okay? And we would be rocking it. Okay? Listen, this is absolutely beautiful. The way this curly transforms in the second coat needs to be studied, BCB says. BCB says, I actually switched. Oh, okay, got you. I got you. Okay, I'm looking at the YouTube comments. Ugh, stunning. Okay, now this is only that would be Torture, which is our red magnetic topper. So here it is, 2 coats with, and I used a bar magnet like this. So now we are going to do, and here it is, 1 coat, which you could definitely wear this alone, like put it over, you know, just without magnetizing it, put it over a blurring base coat. But let's do our second coat here. Oh, I mean, look at that in 2 coats. Oh, shoot. I got a little fuzzy. Hold on. I got to keep doing this to get the fuzzy towards the end so that I can try. Wait, there we go. Hold on. Did I get it? I think I got it. Let me see. I think it's still right there. I don't know. No, I guess I got it. Okay. All right. There it is, 2 coats. But now I'm going to magnetize it. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Hey, Buttered Nails. Buttered Nails is joining us on Instagram Live. BCB says that color was on every auntie's lips too. Listen, okay? Oh, that is stunning, y'all. You know I cannot pass up a magnetic. And look how that goes like a brown. When it's like you get a brown and then you still get like that maroon, like, you know what I mean? Ooh, that's good, y'all. That is good. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take that and put it over this swatch and use it as a topper. And then we get that. BCB says the magnetic topper is fire. Lord Cherry says, I don't even like red. I need this though. You know who does like red? Mama Cherry, our mama. I have got to do my, my, what do we call it? Paper chains tomorrow. To count down to PBE and Hobby Lobbying time. BCB says it might be my favorite duo so far. It is beautiful. Hey, Chrissy J. Thanks for joining on Instagram Live. Angie over on YouTube Live says stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. All right, let me put a top coat on here. I mean, y'all, look at that. And then, oh, I didn't put a top coat on the, what do you call it? The topper. Okay, is that? It's just so shiny. I'm like, wait, is it like super, super wet still? Oh my gosh, you guys, that is just stunning. And then I do want to just put some on these since I'm here. There we go. So this is the July Situationship Duo that will be debuting at PBE for a special PBE pricing of $12 individually or $20 for the duo, and then it'll be on the BCB site afterwards, after PBE, for $13.75 individually and $24 for the duo. So we've got this beautiful Crelly, To Live Without You. And then we've got this beautiful magnetic topper. Now we say magnetic topper because you can use it as a topper as we did it here, but you can obviously see that you can, I mean, it's not like it's going to be clear. So you can obviously just use it by itself as well. Only that would be torture. Like the chocolate part of it, because it does go very like chocolate there. This is stunning. Look at that on brown sugar. Gorgeous. Oh, that's good. That is good. That is good. That is good. Okay. Now, the last thing that I have to show you guys before we wrap up for our very first PBE live of this year for the 2026 season with BCB Lacquers. This is our what is it? Our swatcher showcase. Hey, stop looking at my books. Wait. Oh, this is Nailed and Curly. Okay, I was thinking this is Polished Book Lover because when I think of books and swatching, I think of Polished Book Lover. Okay, so this is a monthly series that's showcasing one of the amazing BCB swatchers. And this is a collaboration with Marsha. You can find her on Instagram at Nailed and Curly. And she obviously has a love of books. So this polish reflects her love for white Crellys, neon polishes, and flaky pizzazz. It's a bit of fun to get you through the summer in a bright way. And the name stemmed from her love for books. Ask before you touch, okay? So this is a white Crelly with various size neon pink hex glitters, yellow hex glitters, neon yellow square glitters, a touch of black micro glitters, and orange, gold, green flakies. So your special PBE pricing will be $12, and then once it hits the website, which will be early August, tentatively, it'll be $13.75. So here it is, one coat. Oh, that is fun. Oh, this looks good with the Night at the Arcade Volume 2 pink. Chrissy J says that Crelly looks amazing. Hey, stop looking at my books. Or you could have done, my books are up here. BCB says the showcase and duo are available now on my site, but they will also be at the expo for special pricing. Okay, I'm glad that you pointed that out. You can get these available on the website right now, these two. Let's go ahead and put a topper on here. I'm not going to go through, you guys know what black light reactive, because these neons are black light reactive. I think these are black light reactive. I think some of these are black light reactive, so y'all know what that looks like. All right, so this is everything that I have to show you from BCB, right? So we've got the, we have got the, what is it? The Cursed Character Pops collection that is releasing at PBE. We've got a Halloween collection that is releasing at PBE. We have our July Situationship Duo and Swatcher, what is it? Swatcher Spotlight that is not, it's already on the website, but it will have special PBE pricing along with all the other things that are releasing at PBE with special PBE pricing. So everything on this will have special PBE pricing, okay? Also, what will have special PBE pricing is volume 1 of the Night at the Arcade collection to match volume 2, right? That will also have the same PBE pricing as volume 2. What will also be at PBE, but not with special PBE pricing. I don't believe that the PBE Rewind, which is Beyond the Sunset Leads My Way, but you will be able to pick it up there, okay? And then my birthday polish this year, I know you lying, will also be at her table to pick up this year as well. And then, of course, she will have her top coats, her base coats. Let me turn the camera around. She will also have merchandise there as well. Shirts, bags. This is my favorite travel mug, period. I don't travel without this mug. This mug keeps my, I'm not a big coffee person, but I am a tea person, and it keeps my tea hot, 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 hot. Longer than any Stanley, longer than any Yeti. I love this. I love this. And here it is. It's got like this multi-chrome or what have you. So definitely check out her merchandise that she'll have there as well. She will have oils there. Obviously, she will not be bringing every scent there, but she will have oils there. I would tell you that she's going to have my birthday scent oil there, but guess what? That didn't happen this year. Not going to talk about it. I want to see all the goodies that she's got going on over there. All right. Oh, and also thank you for reminding me, BCB. Also at PBE, she will be soft launching her Halloween advent, y'all. The fact that y'all gonna be sweating and picking up a Halloween advent is diabolical. Diabolical, okay? But you'll be able to get it there at PBE for special PBE pricing, $100. Now, there are going to be very few limited amounts there, right? Like, seriously, like, if you want one of those advents, I'll be honest with you, I would probably make BCB one of your first tables. If you want one of those advents, you want to get your hands on it super early, and you want to get that low price of $100, I would definitely make BCB like one of your top priorities to get there, because there aren't going to be many. When I say there aren't going to be many, I mean, I literally could probably fit the amount of them that she will be bringing probably into my purse. And I do carry a big purse, okay? But yeah, so you definitely want to make that a priority. Okay, let me see what comments we have on Instagram. Listen, y'all love it as much as me. It's a mess. It's a mess. Hey, Nails Pal, thanks for joining on Instagram Live. And let me see what I've got going on here on YouTube. Angie just says stunning. So that's it, y'all. Now, what I am going to try, I want to see something here. I'm going to end the Instagram Live first before I end the YouTube Live. And I'm going to see if maybe because of the connection, I'm just telling you that. Melly, thanks for joining, babe. We are just wrapping up so that the replay can load up to YouTube. So now, even though we do the rest of our PBE lives, I'm not sure, but I'm willing to try to be flexible. Oh, forgot. And don't forget your doorbusters, y'all. Don't forget your doorbusters. There's 2 doorbusters. These are the only things that are PBE exclusives, meaning that either you get it at PBE or pray that there's any left over and you might be able to get on the website afterwards. And these are first come, first served. But I will tell you guys, do not freak out. Makers do listen, they want your money. Trust me. They do all they can to make sure that they have enough to be reasonable, right? Like if you think these are going to be sitting there and they be like, it's an hour before closing or 2. No, but the 2 doorbusters during VIP hours are $8. And then once we move to general admissions, the doorbuster price is $10. Okay. BCB says, popping in here because I forgot to comment it here as well. I will be soft launching the Halloween Advent at PBE as well, she says. Now, I don't know. I'm going to look at, because I looked at the replay for, Victorian Varnish, and the comments don't come through on YouTube. I don't know why. So anyway, not on the live. BCB says, thank you so much for everything, LT. Listen, it was an absolute joy. I have said this before. It has been such a joy to work with you, to partner with you, to call you a friend. It has been such a joy to see how the BCB brand has evolved. And I can without a doubt say that your grandma is super proud of her baby. And she is with you every step of the way as you have grown and created masterpiece after masterpiece. Believe that, baby. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and end this Instagram Live. And then, hold on. I'm ending it there. So if you're on Instagram, bye-bye. Okay. And I don't know what else is going to happen there. Because normally if I'm on Instagram Direct, it will say, do you want to save it? They don't allow you to just automatically save. You have to tell it that you want to save it now, which is stupid. So now we're going to see. Okay, I gave that a bit. So now I'm going to end here on YouTube. Girl, I wasn't planning crying tonight. I'm sorry. My spirit told me to tell you that. It told me to tell you that. So, and maybe it was my spirit. Maybe your grandma came over here, girl. I don't know. I don't know. She's like, hey, tell me. Anyway, super proud of you. And PBE is going to be a blast. PBE is going to be a blast, girl. Be prepared. Rest up. Sleep well. Hydrate. Because, listen, baby, they're going to work you. They're going to work you at your table, baby. She came through and said, and tonight you cry with love. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging in with me through the glitches and everything else. And we're going to see. Keep your eyes peeled. I'll definitely update you on what. Let's see. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Hey again.